Well, it's a beautiful night here in Orlando, and I think it's a great time to try something new. So tonight, I'm taking you to Loews Royal Pacific Resort to try the island's dining room. This is an experience I've never done before. Royal Pacific, if I gotta tell you a secret, is probably my favorite Universal Orlando resort, so I am so excited to check out this newly reopened restaurant in my favorite hotel. So let's go. But first, let's just take a moment for the sky. Look at this sunset. Oh, wow. Stunning. Orlando is showing off tonight. Look at that sunset. So, like I said, we are going to dinner at a hotel, but we're starting in CityWalk because I want to show you some options that you may not think about when you come here to Universal Orlando, right? So, the parks are closed. You're here in CityWalk. There's only really a few dining options. You can do, there's a good amount, but the Cowfish, Vivo, you can grab a pizza at Red Oven, you can go to Bubba Gum, you can go to Big Fire, you can grab a hot dog. But sometimes all of these places might be full. It might be super busy. You might want to just go somewhere different if you don't like any of these options in CityWalk. That's why I always recommend looking at the hotels, especially the water taxi hotels that are in this surrounding area, because they all have some really great restaurants that you might be interested in, like Island's Dining Room. I personally don't really like hanging out in CityWalk at night because it gets so crowded. It's not too crowded right now. The parks are still open, but both the parks close at the same time and they close pretty early. So CityWalk gets mobbed and it's too crowded for me. So that's why I like walking to a hotel and enjoying over there. I don't think I'll ever get used to not seeing Rip Ride Rocket right here. It looks like something's missing. And you could see Comcast, that's Jimmy Fallon building. You can see it so clearly now, like right inside the park. But did you know that they already put the pillars down for the next coaster? It is the holiday season. Look, they have some snowflakes up here in CityWalk too. I love it. So if you want to grab like a pre-dinner drink before you head over to Royal Pacific after the parks, this is the place to do it. So you can see we're here outside of Big Fire. I'm going to show you just how quick of the walk. Oh my, look at that sunset. Wow. Here outside of Margaritaville, I'm going to time how long it takes us to get to Royal Pacific. Let's go. The walking path is right this way. Look at that. Oh, the sun sets so quick. Wow. All right, right this way. The parks are closed now too. Royal Pacific walking path. So I've stayed at Royal Pacific twice, and just something about it I love. First of all, you get free express pass included in your stay for Islands and Universal. That is a humongous plus. Yeah. The rooms are really nice. I love like the smell of the lobby. I can't wait for when we walk in and I get hit with that lobby smell. It's just, I wish I had smell-o-vision. If you go, you'll understand. So we aren't staying there tonight, but the good thing is you can still go to the restaurants even if you're not a hotel guest. And we chose to walk, but you can of course take the water taxi, which is definitely the most popular mode of transportation here at Universal. Here it is. And the water taxi will take you to Royal Pacific, Sapphire Falls, Portofino Bay, and the Hard Rock. Hello, water taxi. Also, you can see it's dark out, and the good thing about this path is it's very well lit. Look at it, super bright. And look, I can already see the hotel, and we are 3 minutes in. So if you're staying at the hotel, you can go through the pool, but for us, we're gonna cut off right here, and we're gonna go through the main entrance. Okay, 7 minutes, one more turn, we're almost here. Welcome to Royal Pacific, 8 minutes on the dot. Such a quick and easy walk. Now imagine staying here and going to the parks, so nice. I love their Christmas garland and wreaths they have right at the entrance here. Ooh, look at all this garland. Oh wow, their tree is stunning, look at that. I love the walk into this hotel. So nice. And then there's like little ponds down there. Oh, I can already smell the smell. I already smell the smell from here. Okay, but I'm obsessed with their tray. Look at this gorgeous tree. Oh my gosh, it's so tall. Look at that. Love it. So right in front here, they have a little gift shop. They have a bunch of Christmas merch out, which, I mean, hello, who doesn't love Christmas merch? Look at these cute little Grinch ornaments. They're adorable. The classic retro Universal merch never gets old. I really want to walk around Royal Pacific a little bit because I haven't been here in a long time. And like I said, that smell, y'all. They have a vacation planning center. They have the concierge, luggage services. Ugh, it's so nice here. One thing about me is if there's flavored water, I'm drinking it. Orange, ginger, blackberry. Interesting. Let's try it. Pretty good. I don't know how I feel about ginger in the water, but ginger is good for you. Here's the check-in desk. They have garland up here too. And you get a lei at check-in. So fun. This is their little grab-and-go market. They have some really good food here too. And they do serve Starbucks. And this is amazing over here too, the Orchid Lounge. It's serves some sushi, but look at, I mean, hello. It's so pretty. Oh, Orchid Court, my bad. Look at this. It's insane. All right, all this talk about food's making me hungry. Let's go eat. Okay, let's go downstairs. Oh, there's another tray. What? 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 Right outside is the pool too, by the way, so it's really nice. There's actually 2 restaurants down here. Jake's, I ate here, a really good memory. I ate here when the Rangers were playing the Tampa Bay Lightning in the Eastern Conference Final in 2022. Okay, we are seated at Island's dining room. It is so nice. It's quiet in here, but look at it. It's beautiful. It really feels like an island Polynesian vibe for sure, right in Orlando. I love the menu. The menu is like so nice. So this is newly reopened. It really just reopened very recently. And I'm glad because it's just something that's really different. They don't have anything like this in CityWalk. So they have a bunch of starters. I'll tell you some of our waitress favorites. She gave us a nice rundown. She said the lettuce wraps were great. This lumpia is kind of like a spring roll. She really likes all the soups, the chicken noodle soup. Some are sweeter, some are savory. The Mongolian beef, the chicken fried rice, and the General Tso's chicken, she said, are the most popular ordered items. And she also really likes the ribeye, the salmon, and the snapper. They have some desserts, which we, of course, will get, duh. And then they have cocktails. So I'm going to get the Polynesian Pop. They have mocktails, they have sake. They have bubbly, whites, beer, and reds. Jake's American Red Lager. That's cool. That's from the restaurant across the hall. We got a really nice booth too, which is very comfortable. And it looks like they redid like all of the seats and everything. So every table gets homemade hummus to eat while you wait for your food. That's so nice. It looks delicious. Okay, here are the vegetable spring rolls. They look delicious. They're nice and crispy on the outside. Here's my Polynesian Pop. Look how cute this drink is. A little popsicle looking drink. I'm so excited to eat everything. Wow. All right, just to show you a better look at the vegetable spring rolls. I like how they cut them in half like that. Here's another look at the hummus and the Polynesian Pop drink. I guess I'll try the drink first. Looks really good. Cheers. Oh, I taste that guava. She was right. She said it doesn't really taste too alcoholic. It's really good. Oh, I like that guava a lot. And there's rum in here. Okay, let's try this hummus now. Homemade hummus. Delicious, flavorful. Has like a layer of seasoning on top. I like these little chips. Really good. Okay, it's time to try the vegetable spring rolls. These look so good. So hot. Delicious. Wow. If I had to say one thing, it's definitely like a gourmet spring roll. It's like not your rinky-dink spring roll. Very crispy on the outside. Flavorful, not too spicy. KP approved. Okay, so here are the crab rangoons, and the chef actually told us that it took him like 3 months to perfect this recipe because he wanted to get it right. So they look amazing. I'm so excited to try. Once again, look at that exterior. Nice and crispy, perfectly cooked. Okay, this crab is like really hyped up, so let's try it out. I'm really, really excited here. Oh, the chef is so nice. Chef Peter, shout out. And our waitress is amazing too. Wow. Okay, let me say that you guys know I'm always real with you here on Krystal Palace, right? We've established that. I'm not a seafood eater. So for me to say that I like this does mean a lot. And I'm not even lying or exaggerating when I'm saying that, or because the chef was really nice. But why I like this, one, it's crispy. Two, it doesn't taste too fishy. That's my thing with seafood. It's like, I don't want to taste the ocean when I'm eating. But this does not taste too fishy at all. That's really good. So you should order these. TBT, it's when I used to go crabbing.
Oh yeah.
When I was younger. Oh my God, I loved crabbing. My favorite. We used to do it off the pier. And then let the crabs go, of course. We used to tie a mini uncooked hot dog to the bottom of the crab cage, lower it down, and the Long Island Sound. and crab. That's why we let them go there from the Long Island Sound. I also love these glasses. They're like bamboo. Okay, the crab stole the show so far, and that's crazy for me to say that. Miss not seafood either. Now it's time for our entrees. Here is the Tokyo style ribeye. Comes with noodles. Looks insane. And then here are the sticky ribs. I was gonna get the chicken fried rice, and then she was like, so she kind of like steered me to get something different. So here are the sticky ribs, which was my second option. So I'm glad that I got to try something different. So here are the sticky ribs. Let's eat. I'm hungry. All right, so we got the steak medium, and that's cooked. I don't know if you could see it in this light, but that's cooked perfectly. Okay, to be honest with you, I don't even know how I eat these sticky ribs. They're gonna be so messy. Oh my gosh, do I do it with my hands? How do I eat them? I have to cut them. Once again, great cook. Yummy. I really like the, once again, nice crispy top, but cooked well on the inside. Tasty. Once you get it off the rack, it's tasty. A little messy, but. So they do have a bunch of dessert options too, and they're seasonal, which is nice, so they'll change. So right now they have like, it's fall, so they have like apple upside down cake, coconut ube flan, pumpkin creme brulee, which is nice, apple cider sorbet. So I like that they have like this seasonal options. Also, Island Dining Room is open for breakfast. They have a breakfast buffet, which is a really good option too if you're staying here, or if you just want to come over for breakfast, you can totally do that too. And then on the weekends they have like this walk experience where you can go up as many times as you want and make your own, well, they make it for you, but you pick what goes in the walk. So my sticky ribs were very good. They were very flavorful. If I had to order again, I would probably get that steak because that ribeye was so good, so flavorful, cooked perfect. Everything here was honestly cooked perfectly, but like that steak, I would probably get that next time. Or maybe like the chicken fried rice. Very good. Just messy. All right, I'm so incredibly full, but had to get some dessert, of course, you know me. So this is the apple cider sorbet. It sounded amazing. Once again, this is a seasonal option, which is really nice that they have like rotational menu items. I like that. I think it makes restaurants unique. So here it is. It looks fantastic. Let's try it. All right, here we go. You definitely need like a palate cleanse. Oh, this is insane. Never had apple cider sorbet before. Okay, Islands Dining Room. That was such a great meal. See, this is what I'm saying. I feel like the Universal Hotel restaurants are underrated and they're so easy to get to. They're so accessible. And I don't know why people don't go to them more because they're just as good, if not better, than the restaurants in CityWalk. And thank you so much to Loews Hotels for hosting me at this. I was actually supposed to come here when I got my wisdom teeth out, but they were nice enough to change the date for me because I wouldn't be able to enjoy it when I had like no teeth, you know. Here you can see they have breakfast and dinner. The breakfast buffet for adults is $34. For children is $18. They have fruit. You can get a buffet with like fruit, sausage, bacon, potatoes, pancakes, French toast, all that good stuff. And then you can also just order normally. They have gluten-free breakfast pizza. That sounds really good. Fruit and cereal, breakfast sides, and then this is the dinner menu that we just had. Look at the fish ornaments. These are so cute. I love this tree. They have good trees here. And we're headed out. So we're staying at Endless Summer Surfside, and just to save a little money on Ubering, we're just gonna walk back to CityWalk. So that's what's really nice. If you're staying at a Universal hotel, you can just use the free Universal transportation at CityWalk to come and resort hop. And 8 minutes later, we are right back where we started from. And I'll show you, honestly, it's a pretty quiet time of the year, but I'll show you just how like crowded CityWalk is. They got margaritas to go. So you know what, the party can continue after dinner here. Okay, well, it's not that crowded because the parks aren't crowded, but you'll have to trust me. If you've ever been to Universal, you know how crowded the parks get. I had a great experience at Island's Dining Room. Everything was really delicious. The standouts for me were those crab rangoons, and I wasn't even gonna get them. So definitely get them. And the steak. Those were my two favorites. The drink was delicious too. Service was great. Our waitress was awesome. And I would highly recommend. When there's no line at Voodoo Donut, that's when you know it's not that crowded. All right, CityWalk, Universal, Island's Dining Room, what a night. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the Krystal Palace right down below, and stay tuned for tons more Universal videos. I had a really great meal experience, and I would highly recommend you visit. If you do, let me know in the comments and tag me on Instagram at @thekrystalpalace_. I'd love to see what you get. Good night, everybody.
Hello. We are here today to settle a very big debate that I have been having with myself. Dr. Pepper versus Mr. Pibb. Now, let me preface this by saying that I have been a Dr. Pepper stan since literal birth. But I recently have been going to Florida quite a bit, and they have Mr. Pibb. Now, I've had Mr. Pibb in the past, but since I'm at Universal all the time, they have them at the Coke Freestyle machines, Mr. Pibb, and I'm like slowly realizing throughout all of my visits, you know what? I love Mr. Pibb. I really love Mr. Pibb. So now today we are finally doing a taste. And also let me say too that I am from New York where they don't have Mr. Pibb. I don't know what that is about. Coca-Cola, let me know why you don't have Mr. Pibb in New York. I don't know what that's about. But anyway, they just rebranded to this new label here. So we are going to put it to the test today to see how it is compared to the iconic and of course amazing Dr. Pepper. So they're both 240 calories. Dr. Pepper is owned by Keurig, which okay, but Dr. Pepper, I gotta say, Dr. Pepper looks a little less bubbly than Mr. Pibb. Smell test. So Pibb, from what I know now about the two, is a little more cherry than Dr. Pepper, but I've never had them side by side before, so let's do it. Like I said, we don't get Pibb up in New York. So Pibb first. Or no, let's do Dr. Pepper first. We do have Dr. Pepper in New York, thankfully. Okay, Dr. Pepper. Now, let's take a sip of water to cleanse the palate. And we have Mr. Pibb. They are very similar, I will say. Not gonna lie, I was a little nervous that Mr. Pibb was gonna beat out Dr. Pepper, but at the end of the day, I'm going with the OG. I'm going with Dr. Pepper. And you know, I think it's just like that, you know, when you want something that you can't have, I think that's the deal with Mr. Pibb. But having them side by side, Mr. Pibb has a little bit of a funky aftertaste. Dr. Pepper does not. Dr. Pepper is the winner. Thank you for your attention on this important matter. Let me know what you think in the comments.